Hello all. In this video session we will be discussing about stored functions. Like we have mentioned, stored function is a named set of instructions to perform a particular task, and a stored function should always have a return type. The body of the stored function can contain SQL statements, variable definitions, conditional statements, loop, handlers, etc. Okay, and the beginning and end of a function is denoted by two markers, that is begin and end. And then to invoke functions, select statement is used. Okay, now with an example I will demonstrate how we can write or define a function in MySQL. Okay, so our MySQL functions may contain many statements inside them. So in order to separate those statements we will be using semicolon. So for the time when we are defining this function, similar to when we define procedure, we will be changing the delimiter to $, so that we can group all the statements in create function or all the statements in function together. Okay, so first the delimiter is changed, then after that we'll write the keywords create function, then after that user defined function name, here it is find underscore name, and then inside parentheses we'll provide the parameters, and after that we should mention the returns keyword and tell what or which data type it is returning. Okay, so this is mandatory in the case of what? Stored function. Okay, then after that inside begin and end we will be writing the function body, and here we are just multiplying n with n and then returning the value. Okay, then after this $, denotes that the function has finished. Then after that we will change the delimiter back to semicolon. Then if you want to invoke a function, then the select statement is used. For example, select, then the name of the function, then inside parentheses we will be passing the parameters. Okay, so here we want to invoke the function find square, so it is done by using the statement select find underscore square of 10. Okay, now we will see, we will just run this on the SQL. So this is the code. Okay, and if I run this, okay, to check whether the function is created or not, we'll simply write show function status and then press the run button, and here this find square function is created. Okay, now to invoke this function we can simply use select find square of, let's say, 5. Okay, and if I run this I will get 25. If I give 15 then I will get 225. So this is how we create functions and then invoke those functions. Okay, now we will see one more example. So in the next example we will be taking data from a table. Okay, so here we have a function called count physicians, and it will be counting the number of physicians present in our physician table. Okay, so here also first the delimiter is set to $2, and then after that create function, then count underscore physicians, which is the name of the function. We are not passing any parameters, so parenthesis is empty. Then it will return the number of physicians, which is an integer value, so we have to give returns int, and then after that all the statements are written inside begin and end, and inside that we will declare a variable phycnd, which is physician count, which is of integer type, and then we will write the statement select count star from physician into phycnd, that is it will count the number of physician record and that value is substituted in this particular variable, that is phycnd, physician count. Okay, and then that particular value is returned. Okay, and here this $2 sign denotes the end of the function, and after that we will change the delimiter back to semicolon. Now if we want to call this function we can simply use select statement, that is select then count underscore physicians open parenthesis close parenthesis and then semicolon, to denote that the SQL statement has ended. Okay, So this is how we create functions and how invoke functions. Okay, thank you.